So I'm Andy Skinner. I'm a research fellow working with the Children of the 90s study. And my research interests are around how we can use new technology for capturing different types of health data. So the current study is all about exploring the feasibility of using smartwatches for capturing self-report data over long periods of time. And by feasibility, we mean looking at some of the more practical aspects of doing these kind of studies. So will people keep using a smartwatch for weeks and months at a time? And what do they like or dislike about using a smartwatch? Are we going to do that by asking you some questions about alcohol consumption using the smartwatch? So we'll ask you to wear the watch for 3 months, and then every day the watch will ask you some simple, brief questions about any alcoholic drinks you've had that day. So one of the interesting things about smartwatches is that because they're worn on the wrist, they are quite literally always to hand. And hopefully what that means is we can use the watches to ask some simple, brief questions without causing too much interruption to what you're doing at that moment in time. And it's important that we can record data over long periods, because that allows us to look for patterns in behaviour over time. But it's important that we understand which technologies are acceptable and which technologies are not acceptable. And that's where you play a huge role in helping us understand that and in helping us design and test the methods that are based on these new technologies. So if you're at all interested in taking part in the study, please do get in touch with the Children of the 90s team. We really value your input. Thanks very much.